Welcome, beautiful Aries souls, to my YouTube channel, Lady of Light Language. We're starting off today for readings for the month of July. I'm using the Rider-Waite deck today, and I will also be pulling a card from the Divine Feminine deck by Megan Watterson. If you haven't read her book, Mary Magdalene Revealed, I highly recommend it. The Lost Gospels of Mary. It's an awesome book. So the way that I do my readings, I will use the tarot deck as a focal point, but I channel the information through. And please subscribe. If you're interested in a private reading, you can message me. If you're interested in the extended reading, that will be light language, which is a clearing and an activation to help you move through the month of July for your highest and best. Alrighty, let's get started. Spirit, show me what beautiful Aries souls need to know for the month of July. What do my beautiful Aries souls need to know for the month of July? Show me, Spirit, what they need to know for the month of July. Let's see what Aries needs to know for the month of July. So starting out in the beginning of the month, you're going to have an opportunity for a new love experience coming your way. So this particular love experience is a water sign, and it also is something that is going to be a relationship that's going to start slow. You're not going to have a relationship offer that's going to be something right off the bat. They are making their feelings known for you right away. And we have the Magician, which is letting me know that you have all of the tools that you need for the month of July to move forward and to work your way through the month. Things are starting to open up and move into a more sense of quote unquote normalcy for us. And keep your energies grounded. Do not be headstrong. Don't move forward in a headstrong way unless you truly know the direction you are moving in. This is what Spirit is telling me for the sign of Aries. Keep yourself well grounded. Use the tools that you have, whether that's yoga, breath work, meditation, reading inspirational books, whatever it is that you do to keep yourself grounded, gardening, cooking, anything like this. Spirit is saying keep yourself grounded and move forward with the tools that you have, but not in a headstrong way, not without thinking things through. And if you move in this way, you will have things work out in your favor. Justice will be served, as you see this card here. There's also a balance of energies, but it's very important not to move forward in that way you have of being headstrong. So as July moves forward, about mid-month, you should see the fruits of your labors, the outpouring of information that comes your way, the positive energy, the positive information that's going to come your way. I would say about mid-July, look for that to happen for you. While things have been on hold, you have been working diligently from home, a lot of you. And as you move forward back into the workforce, You might really be thinking about where to put your energies in either a side hustle or a completely new job. When you get back into a position where, if you've been home, if you've been off working from home, I almost feel like those that is true for, if there is a dissatisfaction with your job and you go back, that dissatisfaction is going to be felt even more prominently in your energy. And you're going to start to think about, wow, what do I really want to do with my life? Where do I really want to put my energy? So like I said, you might start some kind of a side hustle for yourselves in working with things that you really want to be involved in, things that draw your heart, things that you truly desire. And that's going to take time. It's going to take time to build on. So part of you is going to be still working at that job, and the other part of you is going to be looking towards other avenues of income. So in the Four of Swords, we have a situation where it's talking about not taking on too much for yourselves, in a sense of don't allow it to drain all of your energy. Take those rest periods. Do that grounding that you do. Use the tools that you have so you don't feel as though you are losing sleep or losing your energy. Towards the end of the month, you have opportunities and offers around you. You have more than one, so this might seem a little bit confusing to you and you're not sure in which direction you want to move. And this comes with the Eight of Swords and the person who is blindfolded. But if you notice with this card, she has her foot in the water, which shows me that she has an emotional knowledge of what direction she wants to go in. She has an intuitive sense of the direction she wants to move in. Even though she has more than one offer and it's a little bit confusing, there are ways that she knows of, or he knows of, to use their intuition to move forward on their path. So it's telling me really to go within and seek the answers from within when you are presented with more than one opportunity. When you seek the answers within and you almost kind of sit with it for a little bit, you ask Spirit to show you the signs, show you the direction, what is the next step, and then pay attention to what shows up in your life, the synchronicities that happen, the signs that come forward, because they are always there. They're always present. You just have to be consciously aware of what Spirit is sending your way. Pay attention. Pay attention. New opportunities coming your way, not only in the workforce, but also in the romance department. So this new potential love that you are meeting in July, as the month moves forward and you spend time with this individual, by the end of July, beginning of August, it's going to be on a more sure footing for you, much more sure footing. I see that it has the potential to be a long-term relationship for some. For others, I feel as though because it's coming in a little bit slow, a little bit take your time and get to know this person. Some of you get frustrated with the slowness of the situation and impatient. You know what you want to move forward in certain situations, and you're not willing to wait for this individual. This individual is someone who wants to take their time. And a lot of you just are not interested in, I don't want to say necessarily dragging things out, but that's how it feels to you. And it's just a short period of time. It's like when this person comes into your life, you want to see it boom, boom, boom. Like, let's go. Let me know how you feel about me. I want to know now. I want to know where I stand. And that's putting a lot of pressure on this particular individual who has the energy of taking their time and taking things slow. So I would say if you want a long-term situation with this particular individual that's coming into your energy, then you should take things slow and just let it build and see where it goes from there. By the end of July, beginning of August, you will know without a doubt whether or not it's something you wish to pursue and put your energy into. Let's pick a couple more cards. Spirit, show me what else Aries needs to know for the month of July. What other energies are coming in for Aries for the month of July? Wheel of Fortune. This particular card is letting me know that by the end of the month, things are going to flow for you. Things are going to even out. You're going to have a better outlook, a better perspective in what's going on in your life, not only for your career, but also, as I said, for the romance that is going to start off in the beginning of the month, and towards the end of the month and the beginning of August, you will know whether this is something that's going to sustain you for a long-term situation. The cards look good for that happening as long as you are willing to take your time and let this individual get to know you, you get to know them, and don't be in such a rush to pursue a commitment out of this individual. Let them take their own pace. I want to pull one of the cards from the Divine Feminine for you. And so what card covers Aries for the month of July? What message does Aries have for the month of July from the Divine Feminine? Saint Bridget, Our Lady of Exalted Light. I give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all that I need. Saint Bridget, she was an Irish saint, the fires of Bridget. This particular card lets me know that, again, you have all the tools within you. You have the soul light within you, and you're going to be shining it forth. If it resonates to you to call upon her to help you for the month of July in shining your own light, feel free to do so. If you want information on Saint Bridget, look that up and get further information on her. And just play around with her energy. It's a beautiful, beautiful card. This is a great deck. So moving forward, by the end of July, I want to pick one more card for you to see what covers the reading for the end of the month. This is sticking out for me. Happiness. Happiness in the home life. Great card. Great card for the end of July. To me, it goes along with the theme of moving forward with this potential relationship that you have, with the career offer or the side hustle. Things are going to be flowing in a really good direction for the month of July for you, my Aries souls. Looking great, looking great. I'll give you a little bit more information on Saint Bridget from the book that goes with the Oracle card from Megan Watterson. Let's see. So Bridget represents the essence of an inner dawn and the healing that comes from knowing that the best is yet to come. Bridget is the goddess of pre-Christian Ireland. She is associated with the Indo-European dawn goddess and the coming of spring. She is celebrated in a Celtic festival called Imbolc that takes place halfway between the winter and spring solstices. It is said that at the moment between dusk and daybreak, Bridget arose into the sky with flames like rays of the sun blazing in her hair. There's a shrine near Kildare in Ireland that is sacred to the Druids because it was believed to have been a place where Bridget's priestesses tended to her eternal flame. This is where they learned the ancient healing practices that are associated with Bridget. And this is where, in 480 CE, St. Bridget built a monastery in honor of the goddess and created a communal and consecrated center for women's religious life and learning. Bridget is associated with poetry and with all things elevated, states of being, high-rising flames, lofty dimensions, elevated wisdom. She is said to have created the whistle for calling out from one person to another while walking through the night, which lifts the wanderer with its levity and reminds her she is not alone. Not alone. So when your soul selects her card, there's that moment when you're making your way through the dark and suddenly, after what feels like days or months or even years, a ray of light comes through to you. A lightning happens. Each step isn't quite as hard to make as the one before, and you feel a great shift begin, as if now you're headed towards something new, something even brighter. Bridget is the essence of that first flame, that first ray of light. Bridget reminds us that the darkness never lasts. Bridget's eternal flame represents the truth that the light never leaves us and can never be extinguished. It simply gets obscured or blocked from us. She reminds us that every day is actually filled with light. There are many days and times in our lives when we endure thick cloud cover, when that flame that exists within us is blocked by pain or confusion. Bridget is the sweet sound that reaches us in the dark and reminds us that we have never been on this journey alone. Bridget is our sign that the dawn is here because we have made it through the dark winter. We can lift our head. The healing has happened, and now each next day is bound to be brighter. So what allows me to feel light more often every day, that is what she suggests you do. Do something that makes you feel lighter in energy every day. So that, my dear Aries souls, is your reading for July. Now, if you would like the extended reading, click on the arrow below, and I will be doing an activation for the DNA blueprint you came in with to clear what no longer serves you and to bring forward that energy that is for you, specifically Aries, for the month of July, using light language to activate the energies. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe. Take care, guys. Have a great July.